Hello, today is Wednesday and it is 1:02 p.m. Got a breaking news update. By the way, this is BWC, the Black Weather Channel. Thank you all for joining in. Still shorthanded. Invisible Jim and Invisible Bob is not here with me, so I've got to do it all by myself. They out on a location area, and we didn't have enough funding for me to make the trip. But anyway, latest report after 1:02 p.m. Hurricane Milton is still at a Category 4, and they suspected that it would be some wind shear that would go in and would affect the storm. It is currently at 145 miles per hour wind, sustained wind. Well, the dry air did not get in the storm, and the storm has stopped weakening. The storm has stopped weakening, so it has a chance to increase in its intensity. It's already increased in the wind mass that spreads out from the eye, and it is forecasted to probably make landfall around about after 8 p.m., possibly today, down by the Tampa, St. Pete area off the west coast of the Gulf of Mexico on Florida, the west side of Florida, crossing over past Orlando, probably just a little south of that, and a little south of Daytona, back into the Atlantic Ocean on the east side as a Category 1 storm. That's what they say, Category 1, and it'll start surging water and wind all the way up from Daytona all the way up to St. Johns County, which they already started putting out evacuations. I've gotten phone calls and saying that they're agent so-and-so, but they didn't say who they was from. Have y'all evacuated yet? I'm all the way up in Duval County. I don't know if that's a scam phone call, so be careful of who's calling and what you're answering, because you never know. It could be scammers out there, but I'm not saying anything, or it could be real. They didn't say what department they was from. They just said, and used my name personally, and said, have you evacuated? So be careful. But hopefully, if you're in the path of Milton, that you're already evacuated, because this storm is growing, and right now there are clouds already that's associated with the outer bands of storm that are bringing tornadoes. Tornadoes have been firing off ever since early this morning, before I even left to go to PT at 7:30 p.m. a.m. this morning. So let's be careful down there, because tornadoes are popping. They can pop off anywhere with those cloud masses spinning up tornadoes. Tornadoes are always associated with the hurricane. And when this hurricane comes in, it's going to be after dark. So that makes it where there is no visibility, so you really can't see what's coming at you. And so it's going to make it even harder. So hopefully people that have been told to evacuate. The ones that stay in areas in Florida or by bridges, because there are a lot of bridges, right? Make sure that you evacuate, because once you get up to, like, I think it's about 35 to 45 miles an hour per wind, and they determine that it's sustained from the FHP or whoever, they're closing the bridges down. So let's be smart, people. And I'm already pumping water. Out of my yard with the rain that we already received a little bit up here in Duval County. But this storm is going to get stronger probably, unless some dry air gets into it. But right now, the dry air did not get in the storm. So if the dry air gets in the storm, it can slow it down and take some of the moisture out. So that means it won't keep powering up. But right now, the dry air, the latest report that I've received, is not affecting this hurricane. So we got to really be aware. And hopefully that you got all your emergency preps done. If you are staying in the area that you stay in, hopefully that you have got your generator, your chargeable things for your phones and everything. You can charge up stuff. You got batteries for your flashlight. You got some water. You got your medicines, right? And you got you some non-perishable foods and stuff like that. So if you can, if you got any jugs, fill it up with water, freeze them, and put in your freezer and your refrigerator. That would keep your products a whole lot cooler, right? And I'm sending this one out all the way to my uncle there's in Arkansas, and saying he was missing the BWC. So this is for you, Unc, all the way there in Arkansas area. The Black Weather Channel is still here, still reporting. And I'm pumping water out of my backyard right now because of some rain that we got. And there's a dip in the area. where the drainage naturally comes. So I've already got that going, so it'll be pumping until I turn it off and then put it back on for whatever rain I'm gonna build up and get. But I can't say it enough. Listen to the emergency people that are in your county, in your region, in your city, in your area. All right? Don't try to go out and do an investigation, because guess what? When you think the storm has calmed down, it hasn't come down to kick back up, because this is going to be a time frame until it makes landfall and go all the way over. There's going to be some time where the wind and the rain is coming, then it'll ease down and it'll pick right back up. And if it's at nighttime and you're out there somewhere as a power line come down, or you get electrocuted. And also, this is not me, this has been reported, for those EVs, those EV vehicles, when the water starts surging in, if you're in those areas, any salt water that contaminates the fresh water and gets into the EV can catch on fire. So if you got those, most cities now, or localities that are big enough, are having their garages open so you can park your vehicle. So if you're gonna park your vehicle in a public garage, don't put it on the ground floor. At least the second floor and above. If you're gonna do that and you just wanna do that, but it's about to be too late. Second level and above, especially if you got an electric vehicle. Just you put in your garage and you get up to about at least 2.5, 3 feet where it's coming up with the well, where you naturally be where your gas tank or your transmission, something like that. It's probably gonna turn to an internal combustion. Burn up the car, then burn your house down. So let's be smart, people. Let's be safe, and let's do what we need to do. Use our minds and be safe in the storm. And I'll be getting some more updates from Invisible Jim and Invisible Bob to let me know what's happening. And hopefully we can have a live feed. We're on a real small shoestring budget. I will have a live feed from those areas so they can report anything that they ran across when it comes to like tornadoes, rain, flash flooding, sustained water rise, rivers and lakes. All right. Until the next update, y'all be good, be safe. Peace.